Hi, this is Lori Cochran, lead coach for College Choice Today. I wanted to show you a brief overview of our assessment report to let you see firsthand what benefits the student receives and the tools that we show them how to use. So this is a live feed. So our assessment, the deliverable usually takes 25 minutes and then we leave 5 or 10 minutes for questions. So I'm trying to cut that down to 5 minutes, so I'll do my best. So the first thing we show them with the colleges is this is why it's crucial to have a coach, is because we don't want them to just scroll through and miss the tools. So they have to click onto this iPad's ID number. So we make sure they do that with us. And then that connects us to College Navigator. And then we make sure that they also click on this, expand all. And then we'll show them everything that they need to know about this particular university. So our coaches are all trained the same by me, and there are 4 things that we point out that we feel are crucial to know. The first one being the total expenses. Let's say they're in state. So for everything, room and board, that's the total expenses, to make sure that both the parent and the student are on the same page. The second thing we like to show them is the financial aid. It's 68%. We kind of want to see that above 80%, something to keep in mind. And then I feel this one is really important. You have to go below all these graphs to the enrollment. And right here, it's the percentage admitted. So if this is their first choice and only 28% get in, then we would make this a reach school. So it might be a little bit more difficult. We don't want to have 4 reach schools. We want to have at least 1 safety school and 2 target schools, and then a reach school. And then the last thing would be the SAT, ACT scores required. So those are the 4 things very quickly. We can go over other things, but these are the 4 things that we make sure we show them and make sure that they're comfortable using College Navigator before we go on to the next part, which is the career. So if we get to the career results, and there's a sunshine next to it, the bright outlooks, that just means that it's a very good career path to be going down right now, with numerous job openings and great growth projection. So we ask them to pick a career that they like, and let's say they pick this one. So we click here together with them, and then that takes us into ONET, which is a government website. Right up here you can see ONET. So now here we show them everything that is involved with this particular career and what their strengths and attributes are. And these right here would be the ones that they scored higher than a 4.0 on with our assessment. So then we go over the education. This is the education required if they want to go into this field. And then here's the starting salary. So we would also then, I'm not going to do it right now, but this is related occupations that would be good at. And down here, you can go in and click, put your zip code in, and you can see jobs that are available right near your own home. And that's also helpful for finding internships or shadowing programs. So this is a very brief synopsis of ONET, and we make sure that they're comfortable with it. We go back to the assessment. If they aren't, we'll have them open up another career. And then below this, as a mom with 5 children that I have been through this college application process with, this to me is my favorite part, because this shows what they're strong at. So we score from a 0 to a 5.0. Anything over a 4 is going to be their strongest attributes. And then here are these descriptive paragraphs. And this is so helpful to use when you're writing your college essay. But not only that, also just let's say you're doing a cover letter for a resume. So there is no right or wrong. It's not that you score badly or well on a particular thing. It's just, we're just focusing on what you are strong at. So if your attention to detail is low, it's not going to list engineer. If your stress tolerance is low, it's not going to have emergency room doctor. So we're just showing them what they're good at and what careers they would be successful at, that they correctly align to. So here we go into the personality results. And as you can see, this is a very well-rounded young man. He's got numerous strengths. And then lastly, I'm trying to cut a 25-minute deliverable into 5 minutes, but here at the bottom, underneath the career interests, lastly, we have important links. So the first thing they always ask us is, can you help us find a scholarship? Yes, we can, because in here there are over 7,500 scholarships that you can look at. You just need to fill out some parameters about yourself, and then you would see which ones you would be entitled to or eligible for. And then up here we have financial aid. So if they have questions about FAFSA or the Pell Grant, then that would be all answered in here. And this is a live link. This is constantly being updated and refreshed. And so basically this report, as a brief synopsis, we always make sure they know how to use College Navigator, they're comfortable using ONET, they see what their strengths are for the essay process, and they realize that they don't need to go anywhere else but this CCT link. Everything they need for the college application process is right here. This, we learned the hard way with our children, and this college application, this whole thing, going through it shouldn't be overwhelming. It shouldn't be so stressful. This should be an exciting time that you go through with your student, and it's something that you, both the parent and the student, should be engaged in and do together. So if you have any other questions for me, please feel free to go to the CCT website, and you can reach me there with my phone number or email. And thank you so much for listening.